People want something different. Really? So the millions and millions of sales that we get every year, yeah, you're right. They want something different. It doesn't make sense, bro. Keep stuff the way it is. Now, if you got a series that
Simple.
can bounce back and forth like Prince of Persia, fine. That's fine. But this whole deal with the Power Rangers and making all these different styles of games and then changing God of War into a 2D side scroller, it's dumb. It's stupid. It's not gonna make any money. It
Nah,
ain't gonna
nah, nah.
sell.
I wouldn't say that now because here's the difference between what I suggested and what Ghost was suggesting. This man was suggesting a complete change.
We do have to talk about that because that is wild, no kid.
A whole new narrative that's not known of.
Actually doesn't even exist.
Exactly. A whole new
Yeah,
narrative that doesn't
technically,
exist. He wants complete customization. You want the headpiece of the Mighty Morphin Green. You want the chest plate of the Zeo Gold. You want the boots of the RPM. They're like, no, no, that doesn't make sense at all. And then you want it third person, open world, like Spider-Man 2. Look, I've been around for quite some time, you know, seen a handful of Power Ranger games, and yeah, the one that was attempting to do 3D flopped horribly.
Wait. Where's the open world Power Rangers show supposed to take place in a high school?
Thank you. That's what I was
he
trying to
wants it
get
to
to.
take place.
He said you could use
It's like,
you could use
how?
You can use Mighty Morphin, and they could teleport to space. And I'm like, but they don't do that. They only did that
No.
twice. Other than that, that never happens in Mighty Morphin. And the difference between what Miles and Peter does, as opposed to what Jason, Kimberly, and the rest of them do. First of all, these are high school kids. That's number one.
Facts.
Yes, Miles is in high school, but there's a difference. The difference is the Rangers were low key forced to be Rangers.
Force is a loose term in that one, though.
Bro, like, we all saw how it went. Zordon's ops started causing trouble. Zordon's like, oh, Rita's escape. Alpha, I need you to find me 5 teenagers with attitude. He literally picked 5 people and forcefully zapped them from where they were into the command center and said, hey, look, I got ops. I need y'all to be my ranger.
But they could have left, though. He did give them a choice.
He kidnapped them,
They
bro.
could have.
But now look, they took on the mantle as rangers. Now, who are their ops? Zordon's ops. Monsters. Creatures. Who are Spider-Man's ops? Regular crooks. Bank robbers. You know, people that are making things tough for people of New York.
People don't even remember the name of the city. Nobody cares about Angel Grove. Like, they don't care about that, bro.
The Rangers don't go out stopping purse snatchers, bank robbers. They only stop Zordon's monster ops. So, what is the purpose of Angel Grove being open to the Rangers? And how does Spidey traverse through the city? They web swing, right? How do Rangers traverse through the city? Because in Mighty Morphin, they didn't have mounts. Whenever there's problems going on in Angel Grove, what happens? They teleport there.
They teleport.
They
yeah,
take
they
them
teleport.
out, and then they go back to school. What's the open world for?
That doesn't work. They don't really traverse the city. Like, you don't really know. The only place you know that's in Angel Grove is the ice cream parlor that they go to, the arcade, and the school. That's it. You don't really know anything else.
You was there, Late Show. You heard what I told him. I gave him the option of if they went with another iteration that's perhaps more active, like maybe Time Force, Mega Force, where they included all the Rangers, or you could do a whole different playstyle of Battle for the Grid, where literally all the Rangers were involved. One timeline, Tommy turned evil. Combined the powers of the Tiger White Ranger coin and the Green Dragon coin and became Lord Draken. Was going to every iteration, recruiting Rangers, taking out Rangers, and stealing their morphers to beef him up.
He said they could have been gods. Like, they could have been gods.
I played on, what he liked, Xenoblade. You can do it in a Xenoblade style. You can have your main team, and as you're progressing through, recruiting rangers, being able to switch them out from one party member to the other, all the way up to your grand battle of Lord Draken. That's the only way I can see that working. Any other iteration, it's not going to work.